Hey guys. It's Thursday. I'm Camille, per usual. I'm wearing a bike shirt that's brand new and I love it. And it has blue bikes on it because blue's my favorite color and I like riding bikes and I have a blue beach cruiser. um, Sorry it's so late in the afternoon. I've been away for a week because my school district's weird and we had this week off randomly. So I was at my grandma's house and I just got back today and then I went to the mall with some old friends of mine that I haven't seen since probably about 2 years. So that was fun. Um, Anywho, good day. Um, so I watched some of the videos from this week. Sometimes I watch them, and it seemed like everyone got pretty personal with them. Uh, the theme is family bullying, and I mean that ranges from all different times, or all different times, all different things, like verbal abuse, physical abuse, sexual abuse, things like that. I mean, it's all bullying in my book. I don't know about you guys, but I think of all that as. Um, it seems like everyone has a personal story, so I guess I will share personal stuff. I mean, it's already on my YouTube channel, might as well. So, I was never really abused, but I lived in kind of like a broken household. Um, m- my life was pretty fine, I guess, up until October of 2012. When my stepdad molested me while I was sleeping, and he told me that if I told anyone that it would mess up our whole family and that it would mess everything up and he didn't want to ruin our relationship because he's been in my life for 8 years. He's only like legally been my stepdad for 2 years, but he's been in my life for 8 years. And I mean, so I didn't know what to do. I didn't tell anyone, but it just scared me. It's like one of those things where how home kids get scared at school, they get bullied at school, they don't want to go to school, they want to stay home. Mine was kind of like the opposite. I was scared to go home because I didn't he told me he wasn't going to do it again. And so I just kind of thought, I don't want to screw up my family. I don't want to be the cause of my mom being depressed or anything like that. So I guess I'll just stick it out. And then I told one of my best friends, but she wanted me to tell really, really bad. So I promised her if it happened again that I would tell. And I was kind of skeptical if I would or not. Anyways, so it did happen again 2 weeks later. And this time though he tried to drug me because I don't know. I'm sure there are a lot of people that get sexually abused at home, a lot more than you would think. Because now that it happened to me, if I say anything about it, people are like, "Oh my God, that's happened to me too." And it's crazy how many people it's happened to, and it's really sad. There's that many sick people out there. But if you can relate, you'll know that you pretend to be awake. You pretend that or that you're restless, like you're waking up. So every time I heard him outside my door, because the first time he just came in twice, and then I started being really restless, so he didn't come in again. This time he came in 10 times. Came in a couple times. I kept moving around, and then I heard him outside my door, and I didn't want him to come in. My voice is cracked. So I coughed really loud and really rapidly, just fake coughing, like that. And so he came running in I'd woken him up, you know, saying "Oh, do you need anything? Do you need any NyQuil?" Something like that. And so I just said, "Okay, can I have some Motrin?" Because I take Motrin because I get migraines. And so he brought me, and he asked me how many I take, and I said 3. And he brought me 3, and then he never turned on the light, so he figured, I guess, that I wouldn't see. And he had slipped another pill, and it was a sleeping pill. And it's I mean, it's the kind that's not good for younger people to take. I mean, I'm only 15. I'm not that old. Well, I mean, being a teenager isn't that old. But I'm pretty young, and teenager-wise, too. That's not good for you, and, it was really heavy dose, you know? And he tried to slip me it, and it scared the crap out of me. And so the next morning I told, but like, it's so scary, you know, being abused like that, like bullied. I, I feel like bullied is the wrong term for that, but I feel like it goes under that category just because, I don't know. But, oh, sorry, I just got chills. Um, but like, it's, it's really scary, you know? Just being in a situation like that, and like, I was so scared to tell my mom because I didn't know, like, I mean, I wouldn't ever think that he would do that, and like, it's scary because, so my dad's a police officer, my real dad, and he said that guys like that, like, he's been around for 8 years, that they groom you. It's something they call groom, where they create this relationship with you to make you feel like you can't tell people about what happened. I mean, like, hey, it worked. Like, if he didn't try and drug me, because that just scared the shit out of me. Like, oh, that scared the crap out of me. Sorry. If he didn't try and drug me, I probably wouldn't have told. Like, it was just that he did that scared me so much. Like, I don't know. It's just like, and that's the scariest kind of bullying because you can't get away from it, you know? Like, I watched Kat's video, and that's like really scary. You think that you owe it to them to stay, and like, you think that you did something wrong and that you deserve it, you know? They make you think that, and it's really scary. It's scary to think that, I mean, he was the first one to ever touch me sexually. And it's one of those things that's really hard to pretend like it didn't happen, you know? um, it just sickens me that there are so many people that this has happened to. And I hate that people, like, are rude to each other still. Like, at school, like, you know that other people go through different things. Like, if you have something happen to you at home, then you have to think about, well, other people could be going through that kind of stuff too. Like, it's just sick. And it scares me, and the world scares me, and everything scares me. And, like, I mean, I sleep with my room door locked now. Like, I didn't have a lock back then, so I couldn't lock my door. And I lock my room door every night now. Like, I mean, he's divorced, and I haven't seen him since the day that I told my mom, but he's still out there. He's not in jail. I mean, we told the police, but did you know that nowadays he can only get a year for that? Like, he would get a couple more years though for trying to drug me, but sorry. So that's my home bullying story, because I categorize that as home bullying. Sorry if it wasn't, but that's, I mean, I see all that stuff as it. Um, but I mean, if any of you are going through something like that, like what I went through, feel free to like talk to me, you know, because I'm here and I understand.